Hello. So I thought of doing some previews and quick looks of indie games that are about to release or are in development if I can, if there's a demo or something like that. I wish to look at them and see, what other developers, indie developers, have done just out of curiosity and for inspiration and that stuff. I'm always interested as an enthusiast, independent developer. I'm always interested in to see what other people can come up with and that of sort of thing. So now this is the Spiral. Is made by Splagoon, and the company name is The New Bit. I think it's just one guy, if I'm not mistaken. Now, more importantly, it's made with the Godot game engine, which is the one that I usually discuss most of the time. Yeah. And I know that my audience pretty much seem to be, well, not only indie devs, but also seems like Godot is their engine of choice. At least those are the videos that my most popular videos are about Godot. So let's try then the Spiral. Let's start and see what's about. And let's try to keep an indie angle to it. Well, as far as I can. And that was so fast, I wasn't able to. Well, probably he expected. I can see that the menus or the UI construct. It obviously has. The lighting is pretty advanced. It's just like a filter to make it look old school. But the lighting looks cool and good. And I can see that UI is very high quality, very HD, so it starts a little bit in contrast with the rest, but it's a work in progress. It does reminds me of some of the plugins, like, well, it's not that hard to do a pop-up, I guess. Attack damage. Primitive Spear. Common one-handed melee weapon. Attack damage, attack stagger, block strength, and a key. So if I pick up, I need to hold. Yeah. There is no on-key hold function in Godot by default, so that's something. Oh, I see. This menu does reminds me a little bit of the Wyvern plugin. So, like I say, pop-ups are something that are built in Godot. It's not that hard to set them up, but I think he has done a really good job here. Yeah, this feels Wyvernish plugin, but it could be another. Let's see with an equipment how those. Okay, so move, equipped, rotate, so to make space. What if I want to rotate? Okay. Drop, move, okay. I see. I see, so I expect it to work in this way. Like I say, it's still a work in progress. And so far the implementation of regardless if he's using plugins or not, the implementation, it's good. I mean, can I just unequip? Yeah, equip. So how do I feel about having to hold? Well, it makes a difference between moving things around on the inventory and actually equipping it. And I wonder if the items is going to be the same like a potion if I have to hold it. That's probably what it's going for. So like I say, I really like the lining. I don't know if the filter maybe is a little bit too much, especially with the chroma. Maybe I would like a filter that doesn't add like those green spots, but instead just deals with the lining itself, with the gray, on a gray scale, not necessarily with the chroma. But hey, the look is great. Some really cool reflections. So open door. Can I close it? So there's stamina? No, it's not. Okay. It does take a while too. It does take a while. What about the inner circle? No? So the inner circle is just the crosshair. So it's only one circle around the... I see. Okay, so left click is block. Okay. Well, really striking, I have to say. Challenge the warden. Explore the dungeon to find adequate equipment before challenging the warden. Okay, so he will be the last boss. I mean, he gave the option to just go in and try to handle it. He could have put like a door with a key that you look for it in the dungeon, but who knows, maybe that's not the kind of design he's looking for. And he wants to let people just go in. Just go in. I'm testing a little bit the collations. Hey, can you blame me? Descend. Okay, so goes to black. Or if mouthscape is not impossible, okay. And I'll just magically appear. Coins. I see. And use, and I have to hold it to use. So an unusual brew that greatly enhances vision in darkness and highlights nearby items for 90 seconds. Well, that's an interesting. So I need a key for this one. And I need a key for this one. Use. But I don't know which one will be the consumable. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a wheel. Okay, this definitely is no longer Wyvern. This is something he probably did on his own. I don't remember any plugin having like a wheel select, so I mean, I'm assuming he used the Wyvern inventory plugin, or maybe one of the other inventory plugins, but maybe he didn't. Who knows? And once I select it, oh, okay, so it just uses it. Can I stack? Yep, I can stack. So, by the way, if I would develop an action RPG like this one, or even in the one, if I implement inventory in the one I'm prototyping, definitely I will use some of these plugins, some of the plugins I mentioned. Bandit Spear. So deals up. The class is standard. There was a random noise. I wonder if it's the Prowler eyes. You know, when it's going down. So there are 2 spears, uncommon one-handed spear. I'm not really sure. A stone imbued with mysterious energy. A skilled artificer can use this to transfer perks between items. I might have a use for an arrow. I'm not really sure about the spears. Ah, so if I can change weapons using the wheel. That's interesting. I wonder if he's adding the weapons to an array as part of the inventory, and then so I haven't opened 2 chests, so I only opened 1 chest. I need more keys then. I forgot what I was even talking about. Whatever. Let's see. Another chest. Oh. I want to try this one. So let's see what happens when I have 4. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking that he probably has an array that as part of the inventory, and if there are many weapons, it checks for the items on the inventory, and the weapons, the one that's our level of weapons, they have 1 attack. So, and if you hold it keeps attacking. Can I put it back? I'm not really sure. I'm going to keep this for now. I want to try the... Okay, how do I have to... Oh, it automatically... I'm not really sure. Well, maybe. So how... Oh, it's a crossbow. Oh. Okay, can I just drop? No. F. Okay, what happens if I drop? Ah, it stays. I'm not really sure if I will do this. I will just let it disappear. But hey, he's been nice. Extra work for him. So, he add the weapons to the array, and then the mouse wheel uses the array as the basis on how to change the weapons. That's my guess. That's probably how I will do it. Did you see that? That small... That's probably that something wasn't loaded, and it loaded as I came here. Now, one thing that people can do for that is that they can load things at the start, and then they can either remove it from the scene tree, or sometimes they can even queue free, completely remove it from memory. But it seems like certain things like stay, and the next time you load, it might not do that small pause. So that's something that in the game I published. I did publish not a successful game, but one thing I did is that I will start all things with the game, and then I will just remove everything from tree. That way everything is loaded, and when they are re-added, there's no pauses. Of course, it might use memory, so who knows? But in order to stop those pauses, I will have preferred to do that. What? Oh, there are spiders. They just look... they look like shadows. So when I look at them from the top, they are not billboarded from the top. They don't look like a straight. So they can disappear. See, they can disappear if they are under me. So numbers don't magically appear if I hit them. There's no... So this one is hardcore. This is the one that it doesn't exactly tell you how much damage you're doing. You have to calculate everything in your mind. Not like, you know, the games where either a number appears, or like Dark Souls that have a little bar. I don't look. It didn't look like... Oh, this one, a shield. Oh, definitely, I want. So, if I use a shield, let's see. Equip. It did the animation also for the... But that's fine. What if I equip... Nope. Oh, okay, so it has to be one hand. Okay, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. And this, what does it do? The crystal embedded in the constant when this is in your inventory. Oh, so just because I have this on my inventory. Okay, so how do I block? Oh, that's how you block. Well, it makes sense, because if you have another weapon, I'm going to guess that's the block too. And you can crouch. Switch offhand. Okay, I see, but I don't have space for that. So it remembers the offhand even if you change. Okay, that's nifty. That's nifty. Definitely everything works really, really well so far. If there's anything, I want to see how the enemies react, because I want to know how much. Oh, there's another. Are they the same? Yeah, they. And just in case you didn't. Just in case you... Yeah. No, that's fine. I want. Aha. Let's see if they come. Small purse. I wonder if there is any experience or anything like that. There's a temperament. I wonder there's a system here. So, is there any way to check status or something like that? I'm trying to hit like random keys to see if something pops up. Ah. Okay, but no, that's not what I was looking for. To see if there's like a status of my character, see if there's a level up system, but so far doesn't seem to be the case. It seems to be somewhat RPG-ish. It does remind, well, obviously, something like Elder Scrolls, the older ones. There's this one called Battlespire. This one like is giving me the vibes of Elder Scrolls Battlespire. I wonder if it's like, oh my god, definitely, I'm sorry, primitive spear goes here, and I'm going with a sword. Can I stack them? Yeah. Can stack them. Oh. It does takes a while to slash. I wonder if, you know, if the hitbox is on the weapon itself, or if it's something like appear in front of the character, something like that. So yeah, I know I'm taking my time, you know, talking a little bit about it. Maybe trying to guess too many things, assume too many things. So it is apparently a roguelike. So I wonder if there is some procedural generation, or if everything is the same always. If he designed every level. Okay, so floor 3. Oh, there was a... And it's probably because... I wonder if... like I say, I didn't want to make any assumptions, but it happened again. There was a small... So I wonder if it had to do with the fact that we're loading in the levels. So every time that loads happen, probably the levels are... Well, I'm going to guess that the level is completely replaced. I wonder if it's like procedurally generated at that moment. If it's procedural generation, I really don't know if it's Easter sequel. I think I'm going to keep the two-handed. How many? Oh, it's only one. I can keep it. If I don't have space later, I just drop it. I think the atmosphere is pretty good. I have to say, the lighting, I really like it. You know what? It also gives me vibes of the... Ooh, well, look at you. Did I hit you? Okay, I can see how it looks when it hit me. But when I hit it, good, because now I can test the arrows. You know, this is giving Bloodborne's the dungeons, the Chalice dungeons vibes, and this is giving me Demon Souls. I mean, I know there's probably plenty of games that has something like that, but hey, it's a Demon Soul. Do you know that I like the Dark Souls series? Do you know? So I think maybe there should be a little bit more feedback when I hit enemies. At least so far with the spider, there's nothing when I hit it. Not even a little bit of blood or something, you know, something that... Hello? Hey. This is very creepy, I have to say. He successfully... If he was trying to be creepy, that's successful right there. Okay, go there. I don't have any key. Move speed. And I need to keep one of these. Oh, he runs really fast. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, I don't want the spear. But I think... Oh, panic. So now I have... Now I have keys. Yeah, no thank you. I could try going back, see if I can open the keys, but I can open... Was this a chest? Right, sure, why not? Okay. Okay, so what do I leave here? I now have to start thinking about it. Well... You see, oh, this is a two-handed. You know what? I already used this one, so let me use the two-handed sword. This is the sequel, which is faster. And this is one-handed. So I block with this one. And then it goes back to the first one. That's good. That's good. It loops. The weapons loop over. Oh, come on. 2 keys? It needs 2 keys? Well, it better be like the best freaking treasure ever. Oh my god, this is like a tower shield. But the move speed is a soldier that has endurance. Is irreplaceable, a shield not so much. Oh. Primitive sphere. There's a shield here. Block strength. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's... I'm going to drop this one. And I'm going to use this one. I know that there's like a big shield here, but this one has less block strength. So I'm going to use that shield. Which makes me slower, right? Yeah. Well, hey. I'm so full. So I wonder if the health just records by itself, because so far okay. I'm liking this, so I can expand my inventory. Good. Good. So, what do you think, guys? Did he had the inventory slots invisible and then making them visible, or did he added them as child to the inventory management node? Maybe something so cool, really, some advanced super stuff. So I'll just, if it was me, it will just be probably making them visible somehow. I like having things loaded, like I said. Well, I guess just because you remove them from the scene tree doesn't mean it's not loaded. And it's the same as duplicating. Oh, you are dead. Your soul remains trapped in the nightmare. Statistics: time alive, enemy slain, deepest floor, chest open. It's a little bit difficult to not get hit. But there's a block. I ain't never ever blocked. I've never ever blocked. So yeah, that was a quick view of the spiral. So what do I think? Well, I don't know if there's going to be like saves or things like that. If it's a roguelike, like full roguelike, that will mean that you just have to survive. You have to get good. With permadeath, only one death. I wonder. Let me do another run, because I want to know if everything is. Now this, of course, is. I don't expect this to. Oh, but there's already a difference, so there's a level of randomness. That's very roguelike. So let's see how much random things can get. Now I know that the warden is dead. Is there? Descend to floor 2. So this is already different, so it's randomly generated or procedurally generated. Let's not call it random, because I bet he has some sort of rules put in place. So I see it's the kind of game where you survive as much as you want. I wonder if there is a story to it. Because I don't really know what I am. I mean, if there was a story, I completely missed it. Coins. Lodestone. So let's see what do we have. Brawler Eyes. Mysterious gem that always point towards your destination. However, it may attract some unwanted attention. Some interesting stuff, I have to say. There's definitely some interesting stuff going on. Ah. Oh, whoa. So it works like a weapon. I mean, you equipped it. Well, two-handed. So I'm getting for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Is it the same amulet I got? No. This is slightly different. Let me. Oh wait, this part looks very similar to the. Did I imagine things? Because this part looks very similar to. No, yeah, part of it was different. So maybe there are. It mixes and matches. Oh, you are definitely weren't here. You definitely weren't here. It's difficult to know. Oh, ho, ho. Effects of potions, so there are potions. Royal Guards. Okay, so it's the same one I have. Oh, this part definitely looks the same, but I don't remember the spider. So maybe there are a couple things that are different and a couple things that are not. Okay, this feels different. This is definitely different. So this one has no reach, but this one has reach. Huh. Well, well, well. I mean, in Daggerfall, the dungeons were randomly generated, so there's still a little bit of an inspiration, I guess, from the Elder Scrolls. Chevalier. I wonder if that sound one-handed. Oh, this one is better. So arrows. I never used. I never even used the arrows for anything. Okay, So let's. I am ready. So how do I get back to the warden? Do I have to? To the warden. Do I have to like run through a number of... Can I just go back? Well. Oh. Okay, so there's a small... It goes red a little bit. It goes... So there's some feedback. Let's drop this one. How do I do this? Okay. So now... Well, I guess... The royal... I think that the one I have is already better. But do the treasure changes? No, I don't think they do. I don't think it changes, but that it adds enemies. So that when I get back... So I can go as deep as I want. But then I have to get back so I can defeat the warden. So there's like a little bit of extra challenge, I guess. I mean, I'm guessing here. I'm not really sure. Maybe after certain number of floors, you go back automatically. So let's try the ward. It's a powerful adversary, but I don't know if I have levels or what do I have. Marathon, Grey Rune, Breakers. I have no idea. Let's just try the ward. I think I have a good shield and a good sword. Challenge the warden. There's a cinematic. Bishop of the Heretic. Of the Infinite Boy. What are you going to do? Oh, teleports and everything. Oh my god. Well, that was fast. Oh, well. He like stopped being my tracks. Oh, maybe, who knows, with more equipment or who knows how I could have lasted longer. But yeah, now I see that it's randomly generated. It's pretty much a roguelike with, but from the first person view perspective. And it does give that Battlespire vibes, that old school Daggerfall, vibes, but it works better. I mean, Daggerfall, it was super hard to even hit, hit anything. You had to move the mouse, hold the boot and move the mouse. It's so weird. But this one is like more modern. And I mean, it was fun. I guess I do wonder about if things can be kept interesting within the levels, because one of the things that I didn't like about the chalice dungeons is that they were interesting until you start seeing the same types of rooms, and then they start feeling samey. So yeah, there's like but hey, they were still fun, and so far I did have some fun. I guess maybe more feedback on the terms of the enemies. Maybe they should billboard some of them, even if they are under you. I don't know, because if you are on top of them, you cannot see them. I wonder if, like I said, I wonder if there is going to be more story to it, or something that can keep people going. It is. I didn't feel like a hook that let me think, let me keep going. There's no experience points, no levels, but that's fine because it doesn't need to be there. It could just be like a looter crawler, dungeon crawler, loot looking. But those kind of systems sort of is what makes them addictive. Like you keep going for the next. It sort of gives you like an on the spot target, like let's reach the next level. But I mean, as long as there's a hook. I'm just spitballing things here, but obviously he had his own idea on how he wants it to work, and I think that he needs that hook, and that's difficult. I mean, I don't think I ever been successful as like having a hook, but that's like an art on itself. But it's I don't think it's bad. It's okay. It's still on development, so let's see what improvements it can have. There's potential. I think there's a lot of potential. I will even say that this. I know it won't be a different game, but if this was more of a story type of game, but that has to do with my taste, of course. I like games that will have like a story and you progress through it, and that's the thing. You progress towards something. I guess the warden is the something, and that's why it was there. No, I'm half of half. I'm half of half. But yeah, that was the Spiral. If you are interested, the demo is available on Steam. And yeah, thanks for watching.